Hey everybody, and welcome back to Get Down with Deb, where whole food plant-based living takes center stage. So this is episode 3 of Reclaiming My Backyard on a Budget. And I can tell you guys, I am tired of digging holes for these trees. I have a few more. I have that rocky area that I have to get to, and then I have one area in the back over here where I started digging the holes, just one more I wanted to put in. And then there's a huge root that's right in the middle of the holes that's preventing me from going as deep as I want. And to be honest, I'm just not in the mood, but I have a couple of other things that I need to do anyway, so I'm gonna get that done on this video. First, I bought some vegetables the other day when I went to the farm. I went to get those planted. I have those hostas and that hibiscus plant that I need to transplant into the other bed. So I want to work on that today and then do a little work on the side of the house, that walkway. So welcome back and let's get to work. Okay, so let's pick up where we left off. I was putting in the remainder of the arborvitae trees along the long fence on the side of the yard. And of course, here I am just making sure that I'm putting in my favorite everything fertilizer. And this is a great fertilizer for literally everything, unless it requires like a specific pH, like acidic soil or something like that. But the link is in the description below. If you're interested in it, you can get it at any Home Depot or any kind of hardware home store. But yes, finished putting those in, and here I just want to show you the finished product, looking quite beautiful. The land is tilled, so now next step for over here is just working on the beds and deciding what plants I'm going to put in these beds, but that is coming in a later video. That is not the focus of today, but it looks so beautiful, doesn't it? I can just imagine when these trees start to grow, just how scenic it's going to look. Now this is the pathway to the backyard, and you've seen this before. I don't have any plants there yet, but I do have that arch with I had some fake plants hanging down, and yes, look what happened. A storm came. I don't know if it was a storm, it was just high winds, and twisted my little baby out of shape. She is done for. This is her on the ground, but I'm going to try and repurpose those plants because, fake or not, I spent my good money on that, and I'm going to find a use for it. So that's the end of that archway. I had this beautiful idea for like a painted door and had the archway over it, but I'll figure something else out. Anyway, so here I am putting in the, what are these called? The coleuses that I have on the side of the house. And it really looks so nice when they grow tall. Right now I'm just putting the coleuses and spacing them out along the fence, but I think I'm going to put some tall grass in between. And again, I'm from the tropics. I want this whole tropic vibe as much as I can here in New Jersey. It's a little difficult, but I'm going to give that vibe as much as I can. So I have a whole plan for this side of the house. I really want to stain those fences, and like I said, do something with that door, and feel like you're entering an oasis, right? This is my backyard oasis. So this is what I'm thinking. Here, so let's just get to work and put in these plants in. Another day and on to the next project. So if you remember this bed, this is the one where I'll call it my tropical bed now. It's where I have the elephant ears and have those bearded irises and a couple of daffodils right now, and in the middle there, that rose of Sharon, which I'm not in love with. But in either case, if you remember, I said I wanted to extend the bed out a little bit because that little dip just isn't working for me. I think at the time I wanted to preserve as much grass as possible, but who needs grass when you can have plants, right? So I wanted to point out here that I have that no-dig edging along with the pavers, and I was watching another YouTuber, DIYs by Carolina, and girl, we were on the same page. It really just helps you bring out the shape of the bed and keeps a nice clean look. So I dug out the hibiscus plant from the other bed along the fence and those two hostas, and I brought them over here. And also the canna lilies, if you remember, all from the previous video. Please make sure you watch those. But yeah, let's get started and make this the tropical bed of my dreams. So I was so happy that I didn't have to purchase another no-dig edging. It was the perfect length for me to just pull it back into the new shape that I wanted. Didn't have to buy another one because remember, this is reclaiming the backyard on a budget. Anyway, I was super excited. Alright, so just a quick reminder of where we started with this bed. It needed a lot of help. We started from the bottom, now we're here. This bed is going to be so beautiful when it's in full bloom with so much more color and life. Obviously, I need to finish the back, level that off, and then I'm going to mulch all of this in a couple of weeks after the stringy pollen from my oak trees fall, so I only have to clean this area once. But I think it turned out pretty nice. I'm excited. Okay, y'all, I am losing light, so I'm not going to be able to record this because I really need to get this done, so I don't have much light in this area. But I'm just going to plant some of these vegetables that I bought the other day. I have some cucumbers, peppers, tomatoes are over there. These mini palms are not plants, but are not vegetables, but I'm gonna I don't even know where I'm putting those. I think in the tropical bed, but can't think about that right now. So just gonna get this in and I'll show you the finished product. Y'all, I started digging in the beds and look what I found. A rabbit's nest. Oh gosh, you have no idea. I have so many bad memories of rabbit's nests and issues with my backyard. I can't even tell you. But fortunately, I started digging it up because I just had to see if there were any babies in there. And there weren't any babies. But I just had to call it quits because I was freaking out. I did not want to kill any baby rabbits on today. So it was getting dark anyway. So I did not get to plant anything today, but I'm going to get it done another day. There is another day, Deborah, but thankfully there were no babies in there for me to kill. Oh, but that nest has got to go. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great one.